What's up, y'all? It's Mac Action coming at you with another reaction. Today we're doing Tom MacDonald Fake Woke. I've only heard half of a Tom MacDonald song, and it was on a mistake. My friend was playing it, and I didn't really listen to him like that because we're in a setting like where we were just having a few beers and just playing some chess. But I'm here to check him out for real, for real. And somebody recommended Fake Woke to me, so let's get into it.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more
Man, already spitting facts, bro. So he's like a kind of like a against the system rapper, or like, rebellious. Okay. I already see. I already can tell like the first few bars why people like him. Okay.
more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump. We're
Oh wow, is that for real? Eminem's he's taking a political stance these days. I didn't know that. I haven't heard Eminem's political views. You would think he was really like more moderate or something like that, because when you're an artist, like rapper and or comedian, there a lot of them are like more moderate. They might pick a side socially, but their thought process is more moderate, and yeah, it's funny how he says he used to bash in his songs, and then now he's telling you who to vote for, sort of like. Yeah, that's kind of like hypocritical, but I don't know anything about that. I don't know how true that is.
ashamed to be American. You should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. As
True.
children we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Label everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged.
Yeah, you can't even speak no more. You can't even speak the thoughts in your head anymore without getting labeled something. Um, I'm always afraid when I'm having a conversation because I'm all with somebody new, because I'm like, how are they going to take what I'm saying? Are they going to misinterpret it as some sort of hatred, even if it's something small, right? Because that's what they do. They twist your words now. They pretend like everything you say is making a weird implication, or it's strange times.
Phobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got me too'd or they're rapists. They never freed the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens. We think we free because we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they use the media to feed the flame. They so fake.
Oh,
Facts don't care about feelings.
oh, this sounds pretty good.
They won't tell me what to believe in. They so fake. Whoa.
Fake woke. I need a T-shirt that says that. Does Tom have any merchandise like that? T-shirt that says fake woke, or they so fake woke, something like that. That'd be cool.
Facts don't care about your feelings. I think it's crazy how these people screaming facts, but they fake woke. Hate their neighbor cause he wears a mask or he stays home. Has a daughter, but his favorite artist said he slays hoes. Picks her up from school, music slaps on the way home.
Has a daughter, but his favorite artist says he slays hoes. That is perfect contradiction, right? Like, I always tell people who have small children, and especially when I'm around, because everyone thinks it's not your business to give people criticism or any type of advice, right? But it is your business, especially if someone's your friend and you think what they're doing could possibly be wrong or immoral. And when my friends bumping the music and with all the profanity and all the disrespectful lyrics inside with his young child, I always stop him like, hey man, that's not a good idea. You don't want your kid's mind poisoned by that stuff. Give them some positive things to think about when they get old enough to handle those type of lyrics and make decisions on their own. Then expose them to that stuff. But at the moment, you don't know what that stuff's doing to their head. Their brains are sponges. They're just soaking things up. You don't know what they're doing with the information. It's how they're interpreting it. It's dangerous.
Censorship's an issue because they choose what they erase. There's a difference between hate speech and speech that you hate. I think Black Lives Matter was the stupidest name when the system's screwing everyone exactly the same. I just want to.
The system is screwing everyone exactly the same. That is a true statement right there. Every individual has different circumstances, but in general, you're getting screwed the same way I am. All right. Everyone has their own set of privileges. Somebody has tall privilege. Somebody has beautiful privilege. Somebody has having a beard privilege. Like everything, every minor detail about yourself gives you some sort of a positive or even a negative favor in this world, right? Everything affects you. There's not always one thing that's affecting you.
Spend Thanksgiving Day with food in my family without being accused of celebrating native casualties. We got so divided, it's black and white and political. Republicans are bigots, libtards if you're liberal. There's riots in our streets and it's just getting worse. Y'all screaming deep on the police, y'all are genius for sure. They're underfunded already, they're way too busy to work. Order food and call the cops, see what reaches you first. Segregation ended, that's a lie in itself. That was a strategy to make us think they were trying to help. They knew that racism was hot if they designed it to sell. We buy up every single box and divide us ourselves. They saw.
Facts. They've been dividing the crap out of us lately. People pretend today like it's way worse than it was, not years ago. And it's just not true. But we are becoming more divided. There's so many divisions in our communities now. People, you can't even find a person that thinks like you anymore. Like everyone thinks something totally different. There's no community. We gotta all come back and get back under the same umbrella. So it's hard to communicate when you don't share the same values at all. Like no one shares the same values, right?
Don't care about feelings, fake woke. Facts don't care about your feelings. We use violence to get peace and wonder why it isn't working. That's like sleeping with a football team to try and be a virgin. Politicians are for sale and some
using violence to get peace and wondering why it's not working. It's kind of like the BLM rallies. They went around destroying property and trying to get their message across. And it's like, what message are you getting across by destroying people's property? The only thing you're doing is filling people with anger, right? That is the exact opposite of the result you want, because then angry people do what angry people do. Maybe some revenge, vengeance, whatever you want to call it, or just just start disliking you in general, right? Hate breeds more hate. That's all it does. It's nothing good about it.
Someone always makes the purchase, but you and I cannot afford it. Our democracy is worthless. If a man has mental illness, call him crazy, say it silently. When country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Get sick and take a pill. When the side effects get you high, you get addicted like these rappers dying fighting with sobriety. Censoring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety. I'll tell you what it really is.
Oh, that was a good line.
That empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate. They're trying to change amen to amen and women. How'd we let them make praying a microaggression?
How did we let them make praying a microaggression? Wow. How did we come to that? It's like they feel like everything's a separation. They took the female off of the tampon, the female symbol off of the tampon, because it's for everybody. They want you to take anything that has man in it off, right? It's so insane.
Instead of asking God for the strength to keep winning, we cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be the most righteous of fights, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week and don't die. I'm just kidding.
What?
But everything else that I said is right.
Throw a little comedy in there.
Facts don't care about feelings, they believe in hate, so fake woes, same old, same songs, they so fake woes. Facts don't care about your feelings.
Okay, Tom. Yeah, you could tell Tom is definitely trying to get a message across. He's sick of this systematic discrimination that's coming from literally everyone. Um, he's sick of these fake woke people. Everyone's fake woke. I remember when woke was like a whole different thing. Do you remember when woke used to mean like you were somebody who understood something, more than everybody else? Like, oh, you see what's going on. You're woke. You see what's happening. I don't remember when that flipped, but because I used to consider myself woke in some weird way. Like, oh man, I'm over here. I'm observing. I notice all this stuff going on, but woke is actually now just like some weird extreme leftist like ideology, right? It's fallen prey to that. Um, they're becoming way worse than extreme right. Like, jeez, man. We gotta figure this shit out. But love this video. We'll definitely be checking out more of Mr. MacDonald's work. Appreciate you guys for sticking around. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you around.